because we are under the direction of the Holy Pontiff, of the Holy Father. And that's why today, as we celebrate the consecration of His Church, because the Cathedral of Rome is the seat of the bishop, and that's why we call it cathedral, because it's the church of the chair, the church of the cathedral. Every diocese, every bishop have a cathedral, and from that chair of authority, he speaks to his people. And the Holy Father happened to be the Bishop of Rome too. Although he is the bishop, is the father of the universal church, the pastor of the universal church. And from that chair of authority, he speaks to us. As we celebrate the consecration of this beautiful temple, which is called John Lateran, because that was the man who donated the land. His name was John Baptist Lateran, and he was the one who donated this building, this earth to build this building, this piece of land to build this building. Today we come together to celebrate our union with San Salvatore, which is the head of the consecration of this building, is dedicated to Christ our Savior. That we come together in union with our Holy Father. That our Holy Father, when He speaks to us, especially from this cathedral, from the seat of authority, will listen. And joining with Him, we can be one church. Because the fathers of the church make it clear to us, ubis ecclesias, ubis Petrus. Where there is Peter, there is the church. Without Peter, we cannot be a church. That was the intention of the founder. To us Petrus, you are Peter, and on you I will build my church. United with Peter, we are one. Separate from Peter, we are nothing. And that is exactly what we try to emphasize today. That we have to be in union with Him. Because He is the vicar of Christ. He is the one who unites us together in that love. He is the one who brings us to be one church. And His concern for the universal church is our concern too. Because we are called to be universal church. We are not called to be Hamilton people or the people of this locality, but our horizontal goes to the universal church. Because our faith is spreading all over the world. And our concern is that all people of the world will hear the message of Jesus. Go into the whole world and preach the good news. This is the kind of mission we have as a church. That we as a church have this vision in mind, that all peoples of the world will come to acknowledge Jesus Christ and Him as the Son of the Eternal Father. That in time He became flesh, and for our salvation He endured the cross, so that through His death and resurrection we can be saved. My dear people, this is the feast we celebrate today. United with our Holy Father, united with Christ, who is the foundation of our church, whose Holy Father is His vicar. Let us continue celebration and pray that we always be united in mind and heart, so that the message that we receive and the union we have with Jesus will give us the strength to continue to go in the world, to bring that good news, that God so loved the world, and He gave us His only Son. And through Him, who is the foundation of our church, and through Him, who is our very source of salvation and the way to the Father, one day we'll be arriving at that heavenly Jerusalem, that Jerusalem that is waiting for us after we have given our all to serve Him in all that we have given us through the virtue of baptism and through the call that we have to be one Catholic, universal